Alright, welcome back everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of our Elite Dangerous Chronicle. And I kind of found I forgot. There's something I forgot. So these, try to remember, you're looking for icy rings and you are looking for void opals, but this is not narrowing everything down to just void opals. So I went out to this planet right here, and they had low temperature diamonds, but they had no hot spots for void opals. So it's a little bit of, it's going to be trial by error. You're going to look at how far it is from you. That's what we're sorting by, right? Lowest to highest is what we want. Yeah. So I happen to know that this one's no good, not for void opals. So I'm going to try this one now. And that's going to be, how about we do this? Okay, so that's copied to clipboard. Sonnensei. AB, so it's star AB, planet 2, B ring. There we go. Okay, let's start the timer. We're at 30 minutes. Navigation, galaxy map, route finder, control V. That's right here. Sometimes you have to mouse over something else in order to get this to be available. Exit, launch. We are on our way. I hope this is a good adventure. Restrict speed. We need to be below 100. I get that constantly in my aspects. I think I get the feeling the clearance is not very good for the mail slot, but I've never, I don't normally hit anything. There we go.
You are clear of the station. Flight control signing off.
And we are on our way. Sonnensei. That's probably say. Yeah, EI. Sonnensei. Sonnensei. Okay. Avoid the star. Verify the planet. Alpha Bravo 2, I think it was. Yep. Bring up planetary or system map. Okay, Alpha Bravo. Here's planet 1. Here's planet 2. So see, they revolve around both of them. These planets only revolve around each respective star. So we're going to planet 2. And it's 3 kilolight seconds out. That's quite a ways. So I've got my countdown timer going for 30 minutes, but we're going to let this episode roll as far as it needs to. So if I need to, then I'll hit just a normal stopwatch counter to see how much over 30 minutes we need. Because looking for void opals can be a bit of a pain. You get better with experience, but it always seems to be a little bit tedious when you to find them. Once you find them, the process is fun. I enjoy it. I think it's super cool. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, this is so much better than Eve. You know, when it comes to mining, Elite Dangerous just murders Eve. And I thought Eve was interesting. I like the idea of mining. I don't know why. It appeals to me. But the process of doing it is a lot more fun in Elite Dangerous than it is in Eve. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, clicks, 75% throttle. Okay, I'm watching my surface scanner. It says out of range. That isn't expected to change until I'm within, I think, 0.4 light seconds. It might be more like 0.35. Slowing down. Yeah, we're too fast. Okay. So because the rings come out so far, I think we got there a little bit faster than I normally would expect. All right, so this is where like exploration tools really help. You see how you've learned how to read planets and moons, how to read those different designators, and you know how to do surface scans. This, I think this is just one ring, guys. But just so you know, the rings will always start from the inside. It goes A, B, C, D, E, right? We're hitting A ring, and I think that this ring is just one ring. So I'm going to launch a probe right into there. It says ring underneath it. So it's definitely going to hit the ring. Yeah, it was just one ring.
Surface scan complete.
All right, what is this place right here? Let's get out of this. Low temp diamonds. Okay, so that did not work. That did not work. We need to go to the next one. We're going to go... Oh, these are always a pain in the neck. Control C. Pegasi Sector GBXC111. Pegasi Sector GBXC111. Galaxy map. Route. Control V. All right. And this is just kind of part of it. Now, the unfortunate thing here is that with the nerf, the hot thing right now is low temperature diamonds. It's not even void opals. But who knows what it's going to be in the future. And as I said, I already began this chronicle with the idea being that the last thing we would do is learn how to do deep core mining. Now, I've amended that. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to go mine low temperature diamonds. But I just, I would like to have this on the channel. It might become useful in the future. We don't know. It's not exactly unuseful right now. So planet B, no, star B, planet 5. This is what I'm looking at. Here's the sector. It's a long sector name. Star B, planet 5, B ring. So look at system map. Star B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it'll be the B ring. So this planet has 2 rings. You can see it depicted there. This is A ring. This outside one is B ring. So let's head off to that. Oh, gross. No, we will not be doing this, guys. We're not. No way, man. I'm not going all the way out there. Distance. Okay, so skip the next one also. Yuck. Alright, then. This is sort of learn as you go. LP 403-71, Planet 10, B ring. Why are they always so far out there? How come it can't be a Planet 1? Well, I guess icy rings. You don't want to be near the sun. Okay, galaxy map. We're going here. Mouse over something else. Back to this. Select it. How are we doing on fuel? Alright, we're doing okay. One last peek at this. Yeah, 57,000. No, 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 no.
Frameshift drive charging.
LP 403-71. I've already forgotten which planet. I think it's Planet 10. Tilt up. System map. Alright. Obviously this is the only one with rings, and if we mouse over it, if this was explored, it would tell us it has icy rings. It's not explored, but we can clearly tell this is the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exit. Alright. Honk the system. Orbital plane established, and 23 bodies are in this system. Scanning. This automatically happens when you get near enough to unexplored territory. 9, 8, 7, 75% throttle. Alright, we're discovering stuff. Even simply discovering stuff will sell to cartographers. You don't have to scan planets to have data to sell to cartographers. Surface scanner continues to be out of range. Once it goes too fast, there it is. I'll hit X to stop all engines. Okay, we're going to enter into our mode here. Now this one had 2 rings.
Surface scan complete.
Not sure if I can hit that inner ring. Oh wow, went to the backside. That's neat. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just trying to see if I can do it. that was the outer ring also. Okay. What are we looking at here? There's a bromellite hotspot, grandidorite, alexandrite. There's an alexandrite on the backside, low temp. Alexandrite, low temp. Alexandrite. There's a void. Alright, so we're going to click on that. Now, what you might want to do when you're at an angle like this and you can't see the whole ring is this is what's found within the rings of this planet. So we got void, and you just kind of scroll through and see if you have any other voids. You do not. Any that are hiding from you on the back side. So this is the one we're going for. Okay. So my next steps then, after targeting that, are to ingress and plot egress. I actually should have probably put those in reverse order. So we have traveled to it and we've surveyed it. I now want to go to the galaxy map. We want to have this pre-planned, because if you have a pirate come down on you, you want to already have selected where you're going back home to. Wukish is our home system. I need to make a note of that. Wukish. Nielsen Gateway, which I just referenced from right here. Okay, so before moving in on this thing, set your egress point. Okay. And we can exit. Oh, that's right. That's why I did it that way. Okay, I had it right the first time. All right, learning as we go. Where's that void opal spot? Well, I can do it fast. Lock destination. Now we're still in low wake mode. 75% throttle. You're going to aim for the bright yellow, and you want to make sure you land in a band, not a black space between the bands. You want to land in a bright yellow band. So I'm going to go this way. This is going to mess with your eyes a little bit. Okay, so that's kind of the center. You don't have to worry about that too much. You just want to get down in a yellow band, a bright yellow band. Okay, now we are going to set our egress mode. This is our escape button. Woo Kish. Alright, what's this mean? Maybe because I already have it set. There we go, yeah. Exit. Alright. Next things after that's going to be, let's activate night vision. For me, that's the N key. That's just going to help you identify some things. And then we want to cycle our weapons to bring the pulse wave up. So I just pulsed. Now you're going to have these orange glowing things. That's the first clue. You want to key in on that, but not every orange glowing asteroid is a deep core. So the next thing that I have found is you want to look for small asteroids and bright. Now their brightness changes as you get closer. Don't worry about that. That is a pirate looking for us. We have an empty cargo hold. He's not interested. But you do want to let him do that before you start mining anything. They're always out here. All right, so see, I'm zooming in on this one right here. And the next thing that I have found, this might be a little bit too big. The next thing I have found is that they look like popcorn. Well, this one does look like popcorn. Oh, you know what? That might have been cops that scanned our, which is good. We have police around here. Okay, now the next thing that I look for is what looks like spider webs, which I think right there. They're fissures. You want to look for spider web looking things. That's why I have the night vision on. They show up better. See? So small, glowing, bright. If you can get, if you see them glowing so hard they're reflecting off of others, that's usually a good sign. Black lines are a pretty good sign. Yellow mixed with red, I don't know. There's differing opinions on that. Fissures. Looks like popcorn. You know? You got these module things right here. I forget what they're called. We'll find out here in a minute. But I think I'm going to go ahead and shoot a prospector limpet at this. So I want to tell you about this before I launch it. You're going to launch it, and then you want to target that prospector limpet. Okay? And then that's going to come up over there on the left-hand side with some information. It'll tell you right away whether it's a void opal deep core. So I launch, and then I point my nose down a little bit so I can get a hold of it before it strikes into this asteroid.
Programming limpet drone.
Okay, limpet prospector is targeted. Oh, I tilted down too soon, so just missed it. Okay, let's try this again. Launch.
Limpet drone.
And target.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Okay, so this is a deep core rock.
Asteroid scan complete.
But it is bromellite. Okay, we're not interested in bromellite. So I'm going to continue moving along. These egg-looking ones are never it. When they look kind of like eggs, I don't think or they're too circular, too symmetrical. That's never a void opal deep core. Now I'm going to test this just to show that, and I'm going to hope that I don't look like a fool here. But because actually this actually might not be what I'm thinking of. The more I look at it. Okay, so this is small. It looks a little bit like a barely popped popcorn. The ones I'm thinking of are, I think this one right here. See how it's oval and it's fairly smooth? Those are not. Maybe this is another example over here where that arrow is. Okay, but this one might be. It's got the spider web fissuring. It glows. Let's give it a shot. Target it.
Prospector limpet engaged.
And it is not.
Asteroid
Okay.
complete.
These ones right here. This one, not it. Ever. See how it has like, it's like triple layered. They're all the grooves are going one direction, and it's also fairly large. Not a void opal. That looks more like an egg to me. I don't think so. That one out there might be. Now remember, they glow bright the closer you get. So sometimes when you see one that doesn't seem to be very bright, but it's a long ways off, just the fact that you can see it
Scan detected.
is an indicator that it is glowing pretty bright. So I've got two options here. I've got this one and I've got this one. Which one looks more like popcorn to me? The one on the left is brighter, but I think I'm going to try the one on the right first. Now the one behind that one on the right, I don't think that's it at all. In fact, look, the one on the right, it's reflecting. The reason the other one is lighting up is not because it's glowing itself. This one that I've got my reticule on is glowing so bright that it's reflecting off the other asteroid. So we are definitely going to check that out. Let's kick up our speed. And all engines stop. Wow. See the black? It looks rough. It looks like quite digitized. That's because it's blowing so hard. I think this might be one, guys. Let's launch our prospector.
Programming limpet drone.
You can see the fissures, the spider web stuff. We'll target the limpet. (900), 1 kilometer away.
Prospector limpet
Ah, it's an
engaged.
alexandrite. Well, alexandrite is not what I'm looking for, but it was a deep core. See that one at the top right?
Scan complete.
I think that's too smooth. So there was another one over here. It doesn't look very bright. It's also too big. It's oblong shaped. I don't think that's it. Oh, but this one's promising. Look, it was glowing yellow and red. Ooh, look at all that black. And it's reflecting off the others. Yeah, see the black lines? It looks like popcorn. I'm going to back off of this a little bit. It's got knobby, I don't know what to call it, but it's very rough on the exterior. That's a good sign. See these knobs sticking out? Oh, that's a really good sign, actually. I forgot about that. I'm glad I saw that, because that is a telltale sign. Okay, launch.
Programming limpet drone.
Am I right?
Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh, I'm not. It's not even a deep core.
Scan complete.
That is a total fail. All right, well, this is what I mean by it can be tedious to find them. There. What do we got over here? That definitely looks like popcorn. It's glowing pretty hard. It's reflecting off this one right here. It's got the black lines. It's rough on the exterior. That's what I mean by popcorn. I'm sure it's going to have the spider web fissures. Oof. That's very bright. All engines stop. And
Programming limpet drone.
launch prospector.
Prospect engaged.
Alexandrite. Well, am I in an
Scan complete.
Alexandrite hotspot then? That's the second Alexandrite I have found. I will reset my egress before launching, before blowing a asteroid up. There's something glowing off in the distance. You can barely see it. The fact that you can see it from this far out makes me wonder. We've got a couple down below us. They look too big. We just have one, actually. It's reflecting off this other one. There's the timer. So now what I want to do is I want to switch to stopwatch and hit start. Okay. Let me take another look at this. Are you too big? Should I not be worried about you? I don't think this is one. But I'm going to launch because I've got plenty. I've got 28.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Yeah. It's not.
Asteroid scan complete.
See, that one right there is making me wonder. So when you're coming in on a void opal hotspot, you do not have to go to the center. That's what this is indicating right here. So I just want you guys to know it's not negative. It's not necessarily a terrible sign that we're 798 kilometers from the void opal hotspot. No, we landed inside the yellow area. We're in the void opal hotspot. This looks too smooth to me. But because we're checking these things out, I'll launch one anyway.
Programming limpet drone.
I don't think this is going to be it, though.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Yeah, that's not. It would say right away. It would say deep core void opal.
Complete.
Another thing to keep in mind is that we do all share the same server. Even if you're playing solo play like I am, the live server, if somebody has come here and stripped this of all the void opals, which one of the signs is when you see clouds, what looks like clouds in here, that's actually dust from a void opal that's been cracked. A deep core. But we all share the same server, so if somebody has come here and stripped all of them, all the void opals out of this area, we're not going to find any. Let's go take a look at this one. That one to the left also looks potentially promising. Honestly, it doesn't look bright enough. It has all the other signs. I might have dipped down too soon. Okay.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Yeah. It's not it. What about this? See those knobs there? How that looks different? So you can especially see it when we pulse wave it and it glows orange. Well, that's not true. It was the angle I was at. But that's normally a pretty good indicator. See how you have knobs that end in plateaus. They come up and then they flatten off at the top. You can see it right here too. This is a good sign.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
It didn't work out. But, I mean, all the things I'm telling you, they're true. You want them to look like popcorn. They should be small, not large asteroids. They should have these kinds of knobs coming off of them. They should have spider webs. See the spider webs in there? Looks like popcorn. Void opal. Okay, there we go. Finally, it took a really long time. Let's set our egress. Nope, not that. It was Woo Kish. Woo Kish. Okay. We already had it set. But I like to have it targeted too, I guess. Okay. What else do I need to do? When you launch your seismic charges, the very first one that lands, you're on, I think, I can't remember if it's 30 seconds or 60-second timer when those things are going to blow up. I'm going to kind of pre-prep you here. So, and when it blows up, you want to be at least 1 kilometer away. You can be closer, but you're going to wipe your shields out. And if you don't have shields, you're in trouble. So it's better to be 1 kilometer away. All right, this is an asteroid fissure. See how it says high strength? Let's move over to right here. So we got our seismic charges. And you'll notice, see it's on the bottom right, seismic charge, and there's 3 dashes. That's the strength that you're preloading that charge with. You have low strength, average strength, and high strength. 1, 2, and 3 dashes. In the top right corner, once we put a charge on this thing, in the top right corner where we see info at, you're going to see a new bar. It's going to look like an EQ for a stereo. And as you load more TNT onto this thing, or whatever this stuff is made out of, you're going to see the bars jumping up and down, and they're going to be blue at first, and then there's a thin yellow band, and then there's red at the top. It's smaller than the blue, but larger than the yellow band. The sweet spot is the yellow band. Now, what they tell you, and what's probably optimal, is that you want to match the seismic charge strength to the fissure strength. This one is average. But what I'm saying is that it's typically faster and better to just fire off a high strength charge on your first one. Then use low strength as many times as you need to to get your EQ bouncing mostly in the yellow and then back off. Okay. Then, if you've done all that really quickly, you can come over here and go to contacts, and you'll see asteroid fissure charge, I think is what it's called. And you can highlight that, hit space bar to detonate it right away. And that'll set the whole thing off. Otherwise, just wait for the timer to go out. So let's see how this works. What is this? This is a low strength. Okay, the timer has started. Oh, that's an average that went a little bit more than what I wanted. How about here? Okay, we're a little bit into the yellow. That's water. Can't tell. That's a subsurface deposit. So we're going to rotate around. This is subsurface deposit. We want to fissure. This is a fissure. Okay, I want another one. This is low strength fissure. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to back off a little bit. We're 700 meters away. I'm hoping that there's not an asteroid right behind me. 800, 900, 1K. Okay. We got 41 seconds. See up there at the right, top right, 37 seconds detonation time, 36, 35. I feel confident enough that I'm going to detonate now. You can also disarm them.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
But I'll detonate. Yield range exceeded. Okay, well, so that didn't go that great. It said poor yield because yield range was too high. Okay, next what you want to do is you want to open up your cargo scoop. That's important. Then we're going to move over to our collector limpets.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Get a couple of those out. And abrasion blasters. Okay, so we want to aim for these. Here, we can actually get a little closer now. And stop. Okay, so you want to knock these things off. Okay, I was not able to get that. So now I'm going to use my thrusters. This is where thrusters are very important. You do not want to lollygag around here. You usually got pirates out here. There we go. There's another one. There's another one. I think that might be too far away. Okay, hit it. There we go. Okay, see, we got too close, so our window's going to be freezing. That's really not a huge problem. It can obscure your vision if you stay in there for too long. Okay. Whoops. Really? Bummer. I thought I could get him. I thought wrong. We're too far away on this one, because that was like a direct hit. Or I guess it's... It's on the other side. It's being protected by something. Okay. Let's focus on this one right here. So I need to go down. There we go. I need to get up on this. I need to start just focusing on one at a time. It must be on the other side. Oh, it's bromellite. Oh, okay. That's not my void opal that I exploded.
Collector limpet expired.
Okay.
Programming limpet drone.
I should probably have collector limpets on the same one as my abrasion blaster. Ah, stop that. Okay. I think that's going to be the last void opal. Ooh. Contacts. Yeah, there's a couple bromellite out there. I don't need it. So we're good. Let's close the cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop retracted.
You always leave your collector limpets. They don't return. They just die. You replace them when you restock. And then we want to get out of Dodge. Take night vision off. We're still mass locked. Retract our hard points.
Frameshift drive
And jump.
engine.
Okay, the Wukich system. Which base was it? Nielsen Gateway. I'm going to want to confirm that. It doesn't take long. Once you get used to this, you can do all this pretty fast. Okay, come down here. Alt-Tab. And I want to go to Commodities. And Control F. Void Opals. And Wukich. Sell. Find stations. Sell price. This is the highest one, but we'll go ahead and go. It is Nielsen Gateway. That was updated 10 days ago. And this one was updated 15 minutes ago. Well, I guess we'll give Nielsen a shot anyway. Let's find out. Nielsen, set destination. It is behind us. $12, $11, $10, $9, $8. Click. 75% throttle on 7 seconds. Six seconds is okay. 5 is too fast. 8 is too slow. Less than a light second. Let's see if we can avoid the planet gravity well. Not too much, but not too bad either. I did okay. Okay, 6 megameters out. 3. Commenters have assured me I can get out as soon as that comes up, and it'll drop me, and I don't need to wait until I'm 100 kilometers out or anything like that. So that has helped. Thanks, guys. That's been a lot of help. I appreciate the advice. I do. Community knowledge, man. That's a real thing in my opinion. Move over here to request document. Denied? Oh, that's because there's somebody here. So they've got one landing pad and a ship is on it right now. That's what's going on. See, he's going to be taking off here pretty soon. Oh, he did take off.
Docking request denied. Docking request denied. Docking request granted.
All right.
Docking request granted.
And landing pad 4, because that's the only one they got.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
All right. Starport services. Let's look at commodities now. The EDDB was saying 588,000 something per. So commodities market, sell, foods, industrial materials, what did that say? Machinery, metals, and then minerals, and it's the last one. Selling at 570,000. Okay. If you look over on the right, it's also consumed by Tasman Vision, which is selling at 578,000. And it's in this system. I would normally just fly to there. But I'll take this. We're selling 18 units. You can see on the right here, 570,605 credits per unit. 10.2 million will be our income. Now, compared to what I've been doing, that's not bad. But at 30 minutes plus 25, so 55 minutes, that's just barely more than exploration. So I think exploration probably delivers more bang for your buck. Both of them have variables. Maybe you find the void opal faster than what I did this time. But maybe on your exploration, you don't come across systems that you've already done roads to riches on in the past, like I did whenever I timed my run. So next episode, I think we're going to look at the low temperature diamonds, which I have never done, and that's going to use traditional lasers. I'm kind of excited about that, but I need to research it. I need to make sure I know what I'm doing before closing this out. Let's refuel all, restock all. Now that's going to take care of seismic charges, but I don't think they restock here? Yeah, they do. Okay, I need to kick back up. Let's say 30 limpets. I mean, golly, man. You know what? I don't even think I need that. Cancel. I'd rather have the extra tonnage for the low temp diamonds. I'm going to go with 21 limpets. Really hope that I'm not being dumb. You know, ignorant. There's a difference between dumb and ignorant. But yeah, c'est la vie, man. That's the life right there. Last thing I'll show you is that when I did my trial void opal run off screen to kind of refamiliarize myself, which I found that void opal really fast. Loading saved commanders. Why are you taking so long? Goodness. I had to hit the spacebar to get that out of there. Once I did that and I sold the void opals, I got the trade merchant rank, which is what this is right here. So we have trade merchant rank and we have pathfinder rank. So not bad. And I think that'll do it for this episode. In the next episode, which should be the last one for this chronicle, we will do low temperature diamond mining. And then from there, I'm going to get into some other games. I got to finish up EVE Online. I want to take a look at, I don't know, games that I have on my mind are Subnautica and Total War Warhammer 2. Skyrim is sitting out there, but I got a lot of prep work to do with Skyrim. I don't know if I feel like touching that because I have to like remember how to get it modded the way I want. Anyway, it's just kind of a pain in the neck. I don't know if I want to mess with that right now. But what I'm trying to illustrate is that I have a few other chronicles I'd like to record before I start duplicating and doing a second chronicle and any of the games that I have on the channel right now. Eventually, this channel will probably tighten up to a few different games, and it won't be so helter-skelter on the gaming type, but not initially. Initially, I'm just kind of trying to find out what do I enjoy the most, which one would I like to record most often, etc., etc. You guys kind of get the point. So it may be a little bit before I hit Elite Dangerous again, but man, I wouldn't bet for too awful long. I've really enjoyed my time in both Elite Dangerous and EVE Online, so I would anticipate I'll be coming back to that within the next couple months or so. Heck, maybe a month. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. I want to say thanks for coming by the channel. And yeah, I'll see you in that next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.